This is a A-level coordinate geometry questions from circles. So let us see how to begin. The equation of the circle is given. We are asked to find the center and the radius. So we all know that we will have to use completion of squares and get it in the form of x minus a the whole square plus y minus b the whole square equal to r square. This is the general equation of a circle, where a and b would be the coordinates of the center and r would be the radius. So when we try that, x squared minus 6x. So x squared minus 6x plus 9, because the formula goes by, you will have to divide this by 2 and then square that, add and subtract for completion of squares. Then y squared plus 4y. When you halve 4, it's 2. So when you square 2, you add a 4, subtract a 4, equal to 12. Now we will arrange it according to our convenience. These two are perfect squares. This is x minus 3 the whole squared, plus this becomes y plus 2 the whole squared. There is a minus 9 and a minus 4 here, which when goes to the other side will become plus 13. So we have got x minus 3 the whole squared plus y plus 2 the whole squared equal to 25. This exactly matches with the general equation of the circle. So now the center's coordinate should be 3 comma minus 2 and the radius should be r squared is 25. So r is root 25, which is 5. This is part A. Now part B says 2 points P minus 1 comma 1 and Q 7 comma minus 5 lie on the circle. C is the circle. We have to prove that PQ is the diameter. A sketch is not necessary, but always drawing the sketch makes things crystal clear for us. So I am drawing the coordinate axis here, because having it for circle sketches is always helpful, because it gives us an idea of where the circle lies with respect to the origin. Now that we got the center is 3 comma minus 2, our circle should be something like this. Let us try to mark whatever information we have. 3 comma minus 2 is the center of this circle C. It says minus 1 comma 1. Minus 1 comma 1, this is the origin. Should be somewhere here. So this is P. Minus 1 comma 1. Q is 7 comma minus 5. Probably somewhere here. Let us first, since it says show that PQ is going to be the diameter, we know, but we have to prove. So I am drawing the sketch that way so that it's easier for us to visualize. Q 7 comma minus 5. The coordinates given do tally. It's not like we are not able to draw the sketch. So it means it does make sense. When we have to show that PQ is the diameter, there are two ways. One is, since we have the center, when we have the endpoints, we can find the midpoint using the formula. Midpoint of PQ we find by the formula. Minus 1 plus 7 by 2, comma 1 minus 5 by 2. x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. This is minus 6 by 2, which is a, I think here in the center, yeah, 6 by 2 is 3. Minus 5 plus 1 is minus 5 plus 1 is minus 4 by 2 is a minus 2. So our midpoint matches with the center. So obviously it shows that PQ indeed is the diameter. Another way would be to find the distance of PQ using distance formula. When you do that, you will get it to be double that of the radius. We know that diameter is twice the radius. So since radius was 5, when you find the distance between PQ, you should be getting 10. That will prove that PQ is indeed the diameter. So two ways to prove. Whichever occurs to you first, you may go with that. Both are fine. Now, coming to part C, this is part B. Okay. The point R lies on the positive y-axis and angle PRQ is 90. Find the coordinates of R. Now, we have PQ already in picture. PQ is the diameter. It says PRQ is 90. Whenever we have these things in a circle diagram, you should remember that angle in a semicircle is a right angle. We all know. So, if PRQ is 90, obviously this is because PQ is the diameter. That is a theorem in circles. Angle in a semicircle is a right angle, and it also says R lies on the positive y-axis. We have to find. Now, how can we go about this? Since R lies on the circle, when we substitute the coordinates of R in the equation of the circle, it should be satisfied. Meaning LHS and RHS should be equal. And since R lies on the positive y-axis, what is the significance? Any point on y-axis will be of the form 0, y. Correct? Because x coordinate is 0. Let us substitute it there. So x is 0. So substituting coordinates of R in the circle. So 0 plus y squared minus 0 plus 4y equal to 12. It should lie. Since it lies on the circle, it should be satisfied. This makes y squared plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0. It's a simple quadratic which can be solved by splitting the middle term. Product minus 12, sum 4. So y plus 6, y minus 2 equal to 0, which makes y minus 6 or 2. Clearly from the diagram and by what is given, it says positive y-axis. So 2 has to be the correct value. That makes our 0, 2. Hope that was clear. I'll see you all in another video. Thank you.